So we're in Mesopotamia, just north of Baghdad, trying to move the 5th, the Irish Brigade, up to support the King's Brigade, who are sort of rebuilding and retraining after their losses over the last 2 battles against the Georgians. But to do that, I can't leave these boys ravaging my countryside, to be honest. So they're good troops, no doubt about it. Big old units, big old boom booms, some pikemen, bloody hell. However, needs must. So, God, that's a long old quote on the bottom. Needs must. So we'll see if we can't give them a bit of a slap. Send them back to Ottoman land. Oh, the King's Brigade, who got through 2 generals in one video last time. We've got a new general for them as well. Yet another one. Nice portly chap by the name of Hastings that no doubt will be introduced to us at some point in the near future. Come on. Oh, I'll cut here and I'll come back when it's loaded. Right, waiting over, I'm deployed. So what we got? So we've got the County Downs on the flank because they can form square and they have cavalry, so we need to be able to do that. The Irish Volunteer Infantry of the 27th Inniskillings can't form square, so they're there. Fusiliers in the middle. Sorry, Royal Irish Fusiliers, of course. 83rd Foot, County of Dublin next. Royal Irish next in the line, right at the top, and Quicklime, which I intend to use. Just see if we can't snuff a few of you out before you get going. Where's the guns? Where's them there guns? Aha! There they are. Okay. We may have to chase you a bit. I think this General Browning's one of my longest serving ones now, and I think he's the 3rd general this brigade's had. They lost a fair few in the early stages against, I think it was the Mughals. I wonder. Yep. Ain't got anything to shoot at. Why you no move? Of course, I made my instructions quite clear. Good start. We have a ridge. If in doubt, find a ridge and sit on it. Where are you? You're that one. If I pop that there, that should hopefully be enough to drift onto it. Come on, boys. Show them what you're made of. Really? Okay. Fair enough. Yourself a decent field of fire, you buggers, before they have at you. Gun's gone again. There they are. You're not hitting much. Jesus Christ, the amount of quicklime they're putting into them and you think they'd hit something. Okay, time to press.
Line infantry! Guards! Orders! Line infantry! Yes, sir!
Oh, we have the first shots being fired in anger. Shit. You notice this time, the general's a bit further back. Not that it's going to stop me using it. There we go. Here, if I hit them in the rear, pun intended, they're shattered. Surely even I can't lose a general in those conditions. For God's sake, shoot something. Bloody babies, saying you really haven't hit a single thing. All the quicklime you put into them bloody guns. You haven't hit a thing. Great. That's bizarre. Okay, okay. Alright boys, see them off. And make it snappy. Get in there. Nope. Didn't need to do that. We're right for not looking. That's them gone. That's them gone. I want them. Come on. How long does it take for a whole unit of cavalry to kill 3 artillerymen who aren't even fighting back? Fuck it. Charge them, be done with it. They look like they're about to go. Apparently not. Do that, I'm going to lose him, aren't I? Okay, that's that one done. Usual stuff. I'm gonna carry on and kill a few more if I can, and I'll edit back in when I've finished. Alright, yep. 370 left, so give him a good old slap. And managed to keep me general alive, always a bonus. So you can run on back home. Hopefully I've got a brigade moving down to take Cairo. Next turn they'll be able to get into them. A couple of little Ottoman units there, just stray ones. Stray, I don't know, survivors? They look like survivors there. Survivors there. That one, still don't know what I'm looking at there, but we'll find out. And I've got the Indian brigade here, sort of rushing round to hopefully cut these buggers off if they make a dash for wherever that is, Persia. So, we'll see. I think I've done everything else, so I think it's probably end turn time. Well, the end turn's done. I've finished faffing around with all the little building bits and moving bits around. Killed a few small armies that were in the way, but didn't bother recording all that because it was quite boring. We'll also see what happens. I might regret this, but I have broken the alliance with Prussia and formed an alliance with Sweden. Now at the moment, the difference between, in their opinion to me, doesn't seem to have changed a lot. But what it was to do with was Prussia is always blockaded, so I wasn't earning anything from them anyway. Sweden rarely is, so I was doing well out of them financially. And in terms of the borders, Prussia are just losing ground, constantly losing ground. They're up here now, so my borders are with Sweden, obviously, other than the Russian one. So yeah, I've sort of reorganised my strategy a little. Hopefully won't live to regret it, but we'll see. I've also finished rebuilding the 8th Brigade. Reorganised them a bit as well, to get them ready for field operations. So yeah, they're the Midlands Brigade. So we've got the 17th Leicesters, we've got the 36th Worcesters, the 48th, which would later, they were 5th Marines, but they will later become the Northamptonshire Regiment, and the 45th, that became the Nottinghamshires. 2 of them were light companies. So they're ready to go, but I've moved the Guards Brigade through, and for the time being, I'm going to try and mug this Russian. I think this is the remnants, yeah. So, I don't know, I might not even bother recording it, but we'll see how we get on, because it's pretty much a done deal what's going to happen there without being ignorant and arrogant. Or ignorant, which I do both just as well. So yeah, I'll finish recording here and I'll be back at the end of it. Well, we're all deployed and ready to go. So these are the Guards Brigade under Wade. So I've got 2 battalions, as I've organised them, of the 3rd Regiment of Foot Guards, the Scots Guards as they would later be, 1 on each flank. We've got 2 battalions of the 1st Regiment of Foot Guards, later the Grenadiers, and 1 small battalion of the 2nd Regiment of Foot Guards, the Coldstreamers. I've also ended up with, I forgot about this, I've also ended up with an extra howitzer unit that I bought in when they were going to be defending Venice. And I'll have to do something about that and reorganise them at some point. And I've also got a nice big old howitzer, no, a cannon, sorry. That's going to see if it can pump a bit of shrapnel into him. So, let's see. Oh, I think straight away, gentlemen. Melee. Prepare to receive cavalry. Sugar, what was I thinking? Once I set up to get straight into the offensive and forgot to protect my guns. Silly bugger. Always managed to do something stupid. Doing attacking me. Nothing for them to fire at, so I can't get down here to see what they're going to do here. Boys doing something interesting? No, we don't want to fight with that boy. You, we do want you. Don't you dare snuff it, Wade. Okay, good. Actually, we want to keep going with them, don't we? Nothing happening up here. Oh, get very nervous when my generals are in combat. Never used to. Bloody rain, I can hardly see anything. Artillery. And water company. Bloody hell are they? Rhetorical question, don't need an answer, it's quite obvious what they are. Can't annihilate them. Whatever they are, we don't want them. They're grenadiers and they're elite. So we want them all snuffed. Oh, there we are. Kill them. If memory serves, these are the guys who were left after that huge assault on Venice, weren't they? Learn your lesson, you tossers. Don't bloody come messing with me. We got here. Okay, so there's no more over here. I'll just get into an area. I need to get back. Should be enough. More. As they come into range, give them shrapnel chaps, if you be so kind. There we go. And you're over there. Try and kill as many of them as I can. Oh, give him a haircut. Oh, gave one a bellyache on the end there. And he's down. Actually, you stop because that way. Charge. Oh, you're over Prince of Wales's arse. Charging some Russian fusils. Let's get them. Taking a bit of time. Right. The last mad charge of the Russian warband. Albanian warband, sorry. Yeah, probably a good idea. They are keen. And stupid. 11-3, so he's going to kill them himself. Right, they're breaking, so they're about to give it up. In which case I shall continue. Oh no, they're still going. Run them down, and I'll stop the recording. There we go. So I'll see you in a minute. Yep, so that was the end of that. So hopefully that's enough to finish that Russian army off. Oh, you're joking. 74 of them got away. So I'm undecided now. I mean, strategically, I like this corridor. It's a funnel to get to the rest of my sort of southern European, or any of my European really, empire. The Russians have got to come through here. They can't come through without capturing Venice. And yeah, I like holding this. As soon as I start capturing any of these regions, suddenly it becomes an open war, and I haven't got enough brigades in Europe to be fighting around with the big Russian armies. Thinking about taking these two things at the bottom, because I can hold that with one force, and then just raid north into the Balkans from there, and just generally annoy the Russians, really. So I may do that, but yeah, I was originally going to send the Guards Brigade out just to finish off any local resistance, but I think I might have just done that. So until the next batch of... And also, when you look at the colours, none of this is Russian, so let's have a think. Who's Russian? Who are they allied with? Poland, so they're allied with Poland, so they're probably going to be open and fight Prussia. Who was Sweden at war with? Anyone? Just Prussia. So everyone's fighting the Prussians, so they're going to be gone soon. Yeah, so I might actually just hold a station here. May send this brigade down once it settles to capture these two at the bottom, just to take them out of the equation, really, because once I finish the Ottomans off over here, which is close, actually I'll do that one yet as well. So the Ottomans will be up there and in Moria. Might as well do this one actually. Then that'll be the Ottomans gone as well, and I can focus a bit more where I need to be. So let's have a look. No wall.
The swine rot.
Third the Anglians. Oh Christ, you couldn't get more even, really, could you? So nice open battle. Well, apart from the fact they've got a lot of crap. Oh dear. Actually, yeah, that's not very even at all, is it? Apart from that one, who I think is going to get a lot of love from me early on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that? Not far off of 2,000, so about half of that figure are civilians with pitchforks, basically. Semi-regulars. Those ones will hurt if I let them get into me. So, yeah, I'll get set up and I'll carry on. I'll set up a bit differently here for a change. The idea being I've got the Norfolks on the flank, Huntingdonshire's next to them. I'm going to fold them out into a line to link up with the Essex, the Marines. Static cannon, howitzers behind them. And I've got 2 whole regiments and a cavalry unit here that I'm going to try and develop out here. Because if they set up in a line, I'm getting a bit bored, to be honest, with just setting out in a line and doing musket duels. And I know they've got the same amount of troops as I have, but hey, whatever. So if they set up really close, I've got canister in action straight away, and I should be able to charge these guys out quite quick. This built-up area is going to be a bit of a nuisance, but you know, if I get that far before the end of the battle, then I'll worry about it. But yeah, I'm going to try and develop the flank really, and we'll see what happens. I'm just going to set them to auto fire actually, and we are off. Right, boys. Charge with all speed. Norfolk's going to refuse the flank a little bit more. Ooh, no, not that much. Oh, back off. Thank you. What have we got? Right, let's get you doing something useful. Have we got any swordsmen anywhere I can kill? Yes. Yeah. Really? Oh, you'll have to do. Swordsman? What do we do then? Here's rails, they'll do nicely. Right. Alright. Come on. Oh, very boring.
Infantry reporting.
Well. In which case, need to develop this flank fairly sharpish, don't I? Lure them away. What have we got over here? Outside of range. Oh, I killed some. Good. I've got any Islamic swordsmen I can be going on with. Yeah, not too far away. That's a shame. These swordsmen, right. Okay. In which case, can't do it that way, then I'll do it another way. Bloody unpopulars, what do I care about them for? Them I want. Take them out. I'll roll that flank up with relative ease, I would say. What am I doing here? This is for a city, isn't it? So I've only got a big one. Up to help with the flank, should we say. They don't want to play, do they? He's basically a foot, isn't he? And stop. Present. Stop. Present. And gone. Gentlemen. Keep pushing the flanking. Actually, let's get you guys on the go as well. You really need to be trying to pincer them and trap them. Bloody snake. Hope they don't have any snakes. Right. Take another unit out before they start causing hurty-hurty to my boys. And keep pressing. Pepper boys. Forward the Cambridgeshire's. Remember who's over at the Lincolns. Yeah. Go on boys, you've got enough time to get in there before they turn up. Pressing in the flank. Again, chaps. You have the flank guard. Time to just swamp these guys behind the wall with musket fire, I think. Right, we've got some little chaps coming your way. These are in it. Now I've got them from out of their behind their what's the word, wall? Yeah, my brain's turned to mush. That will be the end of them. Broken and going. Oops. He fell over on his skull, it wasn't me. And that is that. Another Ottoman region capital. I think that was Cairo, wasn't it? They all just blur into one another. For the loss of 79, that was better. Yep, Cairo. Cairo and Egypt falls, quick save. And on that note, I think we'll stop this video. I'll do a bit of building so you haven't got to sit and watch me click on loads of twiddly yellow bits. Run the end turn, see if there's anything interesting to see during the end turn phase, really. And I'll see you on the flip-flop. 1721. We're into the winter now, so campaign's moving on. Quick roundup politically. I've just run the end turn, but I spared you the boredom. Sweden, annoyingly, have broken off their alliance with me, but you know, at the end of the day, hey ho, whatever. So pretty much everybody hates me. Hey ho. In terms of strategically, this is just as it is. You know, it's the border. Nothing's happening yet. If it does, I've got the opportunity to respond. Get a brigade from England over to France to protect them. I've got 2 brigades down here anyway, so I should have enough muscle to do something with. I'll come back to this later and do something. got a little annoying Ottoman army there to take out. I've got some big smelly horse camel things running in to take care of that. We've got a couple of Ottoman armies floating around here, one up there, little things. The Georgian army.
Your Majesty.
That's a shame. The Georgian army, I was toying with the idea of just assaulting the capital, to be honest. Yeah, anyway, but I'll come back to that. But for the time being, this is a very disappointing end to a fantastic scrap with the Cherokees, because they've sent the bloody force they had protecting the very last, from what I can see, region to that port where it can't protect my assault from the Scots.
Ready.
So after a fantastic campaign with the Cherokees, in which they killed more than a few generals of mine, not to mention bloody thousands of my troops, this is their last hurrah. But I'm going to do this because what I want to do, if I can, is leave this alone. I'll just sort of I'll have to have a look at them in detail, but I'm not sure not sure these boys travel by sea. So I'll just leave all this alone, sort of draw a mental line there, stick a fairly decent garrison down here somewhere just to protect it, and evacuate some of my brigades from North America, get them into, I don't know, I even think about Russia, we'll see, but yeah, for the time being anyway, my think will be the last scrap. The Scots again attack the Cherokees. New Orleans. Yeah, that is disappointing. The AI has done a really good job with the Cherokees up to now. Nice ambushes, all sorts of messing around with multiple armies and what have you, but there you go. It's all over now. And then I may get myself out of North America for the time being. Right, so what we got? Stick the cannon over here, I guess. Not going to have anything to shoot at, really, are they? Nope. Possibly there. I don't think the cannon are going to have an awful lot to shoot at from the looks of it.
Right away. Troop, shrapnel shot.
Oh well. That bloody wood is going to be a nuisance. I think I'm going to have to advance my chaps. On either side of it. I'm going to have to get them up there quick. So, what we'll do, usual stuff, I'll stick the Cameronians on the left flank because they can form square. The first foot are going to be the big beasties that go straight up the middle, route A. First Battalion, the Black Watch, 42nd Foot. Sort of 2nd Battalion, the Black Watch. Fraser's Islanders, as ever, on the right flank. I'll put the General over here because I'm imagining this flank's going to be fairly quiet, shall we say. They shoot, right, da 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 da. And we're off. Right, so they need that ridge.
Grenadiers.
Right. Cavalry, you will be needed. Cameronians are a bit exposed at the minute. First foot on the way up to do something about that. Right. First foot, Cameronians, fixed bayonets. Big pissed off looking men running at you. There we go. I think I might bring the general over for a bit of sport. Good, isn't it? Gone. They're about to go. There'll be some ambushy sorts, won't there? Shattered, broken, shattered. So, a bit more quick line for you until you give up the ghost. You can go scouting. See if you can find where the next wave are coming from. You just bloody know that they're going to run into trouble on the flank there. Oh! Quick stop. Shoot your own fucking men. Bloody idiots. Too much friendly fire going on here, you knob-ends. Going after me cavalry? Why are you going after me cavalry, isn't it? Give them a volley, boys. Coming through, and we're very neat. They're almost gone. I'm such a dick. Come on, boys, Black Watch. To the fore, if you would be so kind. I've killed most of my own men with one of the bloody cannon shots. Shattered, shattered. So they're all shattered, so can't be too many more left. Okay. Just skip a few into it. Oh, I ask. Oh, and there's more. There we go. to run, methinks, chaps. With some cavalry support, please. Broken. See if you can't have something to do about that before they come back. Shattered. Nice solid line, they'll look after themselves quite nicely. Broken. And possibly the last one. It's a white wood. Give it up. Let's go away. Right, that should be it. And that was the last, I believe, of the Cherokees. Yep. A sad end to an otherwise cracking campaign. 170 men, most of them of which I killed myself. Silly arse. Let's see what mighty empire I am left with after this. Region captured. And there go the Cherokees. Base nothing the same on it, so he's probably got a promotion. So I'll carry on running me early part of the turn, all the building and bits like that, and I'll be back when something interesting happens.